It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Time for us to talk movies with JP Sebastian. But before we get into the movies releasing tomorrow, let's take a look at the current box office top 5.
Award season's here and 2 more Globe, SAG and BAFTA noms enter SA. Did you see them into the top 5? Yet another new Robin Hood fails to hit the bullseye for its 3rd week in a row at 5. Mary Poppins returns with a spoonful of sugar and bucket loads of cash, holding 4th place. A decade and 5 films later, the Transformers finally gets it right. Bumblebee falls to 3rd. Bohemian Rhapsody a spot to 2 and 18% more cash than last week. But the wealthiest and wettest, just breaching $1 billion, is Aquaman, still soaking up at 1st place a month in.
There you have it, Aquaman in at number 1 on the box office. JP, did you see Aquaman? Loved it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, Leanne has watched it twice already.
I'm sure that they're very...
I'm yet to see it, but we are talking about movies releasing this weekend.
Have you seen Aquaman?
I have not. I still need to see it.
I'm sure Leanne finds 6 good reasons to see it.
I think he has 8.
Yeah, now you're just shaming me. Thank you.
Let's talk about the Clint Eastwood movie coming out.
Yes,
The
Clint
Mule.
Eastwood obviously has been for the longest time directing movies. I think that was the last one, American Sniper? No, it was like something 10-17 to Paris, which was horrible.
Okay.
But hey, reappearing in a Clint Eastwood movie with him from American Sniper, Bradley Cooper's in this one too. Michael Pena, who's the really funny guy from Ant-Man. Lawrence Fishburne's in there. Andy Garcia. These are very good actors. And obviously Clint Eastwood is at the front. For some reason, a disembodied floating head on the horizon in that poster. The story is based on a true story about a Gramps whose house gets put under foreclosure. He was a horticulturist. Horticulturalist.
Yes.
Can we get the
He
science
loved
guy
his
to
plants.
please pronounce that, please? Thank you, yes. And business gets shut down.
Okay.
And so he decides to meet with guys from a Mexican drug cartel and becomes for them a mule. Because a
Okay.
totally unsuspecting character. Old white man cruising across the country in a rickety old bucky. What's the worst that could happen?
He was carrying stash to the value of $3 million.
Yeah, like I said, based on a true story, he'd moved from Mexico to Chicago, so that's across an entire country. That's a whole South Africa that he'd have to look nondescript and not get caught by Bradley Cooper and Michael Pena. All that said, like when I first saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, this looks exciting. It's like, got my blood racing a bit, but I did watch it recently. Man, it's a bit all over the place. It's a bit uneven. Good parts, and then some parts you're just like, this is dull. So I'm sure if you love Clint Eastwood on that list of actors, not too
You
bad.
would appreciate it, of course. And then the movie we reviewed just last Tuesday is The Sisters Brothers. You gave it 8 out of 10?
I was very happy with this, yeah. And actually funny we talk about Clint Eastwood because this is a return of Westerns in movies. This is a Western starring John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix at the front. John C. Reilly, who we know from Step Brothers usually, where he's a complete doofus.
Playing a bit more of a serious
He's such
role.
a versatile actor. He's capable of doing whatever he wants. He's also in Stan and Ollie at the moment, which is nominated for BAFTAs, Globes, and all that kind of stuff. But The Sisters Brothers is also very good, directed by an excellent French director, Jacques Audiard. This is his first English movie and his first cowboy western. Aside from Joaquin Phoenix and John C. Reilly, you would have seen that it's got Riz Ahmed and Jake Gyllenhaal. Also, man, these actors are all just a great young generation of just promise. Story being that these two brothers are hitmen. They have to go out and find a debtor for their boss. But actually, this debtor's got a secret chemical formula that reveals gold in the river and that kind of
Because
thing.
this is during the California Gold Rush.
Yes, ma'am.
I remember that.
What was the year?
1850s.
Why does she know the year? We'll never know.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with an iPad, I don't know. But yeah, so it's a complete like 2 pairs of people chasing each other, and like, will they conclude? Will they actually form a bond, a contract, or will backstabbing ensue? Very tense, super dark, and at times very sweet as well.
Okay, definitely. Well, listen, JP's not going anywhere. He's going to review the movie Glass. It looks hella scary.
That sounded looks about as fractured as my thoughts just were. Wow.
Okay.
Should probably get myself together.
Don't miss out on that. JP Sebastian's not going anywhere on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
See, it looks like glass because it's very clever.